Hello, air signs, and welcome to your energy update. I hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. Let's go ahead and set the intention right away. I ask that this reading with these tools be accurate, specific, and bring blessings to everyone involved. Angels, please help me to stay centered in my higher self so that I may clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that you impart through me in these tools. Please give me the confidence to understand, trust, and follow through with your messages. Thank you, and amen. All right, all of your individual signs are time-stamped below. So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Go ahead and fast forward to that. Please remember to take what resonates and leave anything that does not. If anything creates tension, doubt, lack, limitation, anything heavy inside your mind, body, or heart, please throw it away, reject it. Do not take it on. And of course, this is timeless. Anytime you come across it and it resonates, it is for you. Let's go ahead and begin with our Aquarius people. What messages do we have for our Aquarius friends watching this video? Please and thank you. You guys have Zana. She says, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Paired with her, you also have Ray. She says, yoga and exercise are essential for your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So any little bit, just a little bit of these things can really do a lot for us, okay? So letting you know that you're safe, you're okay, and align those chakras as well comes out with that yogic message, okay? All right, Aquarius. So what's going on for Aquarius at this time? Please and thank you. Something coming back from the past, resurrecting, perhaps a wish, a dream, or yourself, your own being, coming back into alignment with you and who you are. Getting some kind of justice in a situation and some kind of balance. And doing the work to heal, especially to heal relationships. There's been a lot of focus on healing relationships lately. You know, the relationships we hold with ourselves first and foremost, but then also understanding how our relationships and love was formed in childhood, and then what relationships, you know, were carried on past that. Maybe that hurt us or helped us. Also, for some of you, this could be a sibling relationship. And I do feel a strong focus on childhood there. And there could have been a really shadowy energy in your childhood, maybe more than one or just one specifically that kind of loomed over you or looms over you. And it's like you're working through that and you're doing this work to do that. It's been a burden for you, perhaps, some of these energies you've carried for a long time. And maybe you're still carrying them. You know, this healing is a journey. It's a process. It's not a destination. And it's not just done one day. It's an ever-evolving thing. But I feel like with Mercury retrograde and all these eclipse energies and everything else with judgment here, that energies from the past are definitely coming back around here and helping to realign you with you. You know, this is the star, that's your card, that's you guys. But it also is, you know, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and this sort of a thing. I do feel like here, if you really are healing through, especially an unjust situation you experienced in childhood, abusive, something like this, even predatory, you're getting justice in this situation. Some of you are strong mediums and psychics. I also get that with that card. And there's also some Libra energy there, and maybe possibly even a narcissistic energy. What else do we have for Aquarius going on? Please and thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Virgo or really going inside yourself here to really analyze the past. It's a lot of energy about the past. I'm not surprised to see it there. Even grief, things that you thought you buried, things that are, you know, thought you were dead and gone. There's just a lot of focus here on the past. You also have some confusion, some conflict, some argumentative energy perhaps, uncertainty there. Also, I see an in and out energy around you guys a bit with the Knight of Cups there. Could be a water sign, could be somebody who's cheated on you or been icky with you or just unstable. It might have caused confusion in your world or chaos or arguments. And here I see you have the Empress above all else, you coming out as the Empress. I also see Aquarius in the Empress card always. So I feel like I see you guys there really strongly as well. This is really you getting more in line with yourself, Aquarius. If you felt in a funk, out of sorts, or like something will never be again, I feel that it's not the case at all. I feel that it's going to be better than it was before, and that you're going to come into more alignment. And you want to know what the big word I get is relief. I feel a sense of relief around this. Let's enhance on this Five of Wands, this confusion, this chaos, this conflict, and why this is here for Aquarius. Clarify, please, why you're there. It's like confusion, chaos, conflict also around where to go and what action to take. The angels, guides give you temperance to tell you to just wait. This is divine protected waiting. This is the written in the stars for me as a reader here. This is what's meant to be. It's on its track. So I feel that this is just the part, it's like, it's even in her facial expression, it's like it's all taken care of. This is all in divine timing and in its order, and just let it flow, let it happen. Don't try to force knowing the decision that you need to make right now. Don't try to force clarity even. Don't try, even if you're not resonating right now with this reading, I would say in the next 3 weeks to 3 months you would be. So don't try to force this. This process will happen on its own, and don't worry. If you can help it, don't worry if you're not feeling this yet, because you will be, okay? You might not realize it, but you are genuinely in this Empress energy and moving towards it. And it's really coming from a greater sense of achievement, self-worth, and balance, and getting through some of this. A lot of majors too here, major arcanas coming out, and also just major key players. So this could really be a very major time for Aquarius when you're seeing this reading. What else do we have going on with Aquarius? Please and thank you. Clarify. I feel a sense of defeat for some of you. You feel defeated, or like you're not sure if progress is being made. It is. And remember, your higher self is always overseeing and working with you, and they know what's up. So a lot of you are holding yourself in this waiting period. We have temperance and the Hanged Man together. You keeping yourself in a waiting period, the divine keeping you in a waiting period, one and the same, for a reason. There is a reason for this. I think some of you thought something would turn out, you would succeed at something at some point, and you didn't. And there's a defeat around this, a frustration around this. Can we also please clarify the Knight of Cups here for Aquarius? Yeah, just like I thought. An in and out energy, somebody maybe even that even hurt you, cheated on you, wasn't right, or just treated you like you were an option, or like they could just blow in and blow out. And this caused a lot of heartbreak for you, or hurt of some kind. It could even be childhood. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, though it may be. They could have literally been a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't have to be as well, but just seeing that there. And why is Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Just clarify that message for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Clarify. You could have thought something was over too, and like you were healed from something and it was all good, and then suddenly you felt like you weren't. But what it really is like some vision you had of success, completion, especially with your material world, or your just your stability in this life in general. It's like it in your mind you had it looking one way, and you thought that you were like on your way to this, but it's like something you thought was over actually wasn't, and it came back to bite you in the ass, or to trigger you. And what it actually is doing is it's showing you that it's not the Ten of Pentacles you're looking for, or it's not this thing in your head that you're actually looking for. It's actually, let's just say hypothetically, to run your own business and be your own boss, and to have a stable new beginning with your world that is run by you, to empower you more. It's to empower you and realize that you can do this independently in a way you never saw that you could. And for others of you, you could literally be dealing with an earth sign or an Aries, fire or earth. I see here really strongly in a positive way. There may be some kind of positive energy, not for all of you, but around fire and earth there. So I feel like this is happening, coming back around, triggering you, something you thought was whatever and isn't, to show you what kind of abundance and stability that you can cultivate on your own or in a way that you didn't even realize you could. It's really there to help you recognize your strength. Anything else for Aquarius, please and thank you. Okay. And is there anything that Aquarius should know is coming in? Please and thank you. Is there anything that Aquarius should know is coming in? Please and thank you. Near future. Foundation and achievement. This is a spiritual card as well. So you're being recognized in the spirit realms, which is great. That's huge. This could reflect in your physical as a shift in home, a shift in your foundation, just being more strong, more stable, more secure. Maybe you have a location now to run your business that you didn't before, or more space to build something from there that you didn't before. And this could also be some sort of harmony that you haven't experienced in a while, that's being experienced in the spiritual realms and being translated over. I feel that you're still rising out of certain toxicities that have been given to you in these energies before, where you're close to people and they hurt you and that bad things happen, and there's still some resistance there, but you're rising up and out of it. And there's this really beautiful bridge between spirit and the physical here that's been made for you, Aquarius. That's really strong. We do have here destiny. This is, again, in both of these cards, we see you kind of rising out of like more toxic energies here. Things that really stem from low self-worth, from not being happy, like jealousy, envy, fear, anger, frustration, not feeling like you're good enough, etc. We see you really rising up out of this with your heart chakra leading the way, your heart center leading the way. Cycles completed. Destiny is involving compassion. Some kind of compassion is infused into your steps forwards that just rises you up, 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 okay? What else is coming in for Aquarius, please and thank you? Near future. This is also letting you know, because this is near future, that the cycle we just talked about, like you reflecting on the past, healing, going through triggers, having to wait, this is going to be ending and completing in the near future, okay? And that's not long away. It's not like the near future, like 10 years. It's like the near future, like a few weeks, months. From this reading, maybe 6 months out. The process itself, it's not a defined sharp edge, so it's not like, okay, it's just completely magically done in a few months, but it's getting somewhere strongly in that time frame. And then in the near future, we have balance. It's also major arcana. You have a lot of angel energy and protection. Again, I see this safety and this protection around you, like the angel Zana said. So that's a reiteration there. And some kind of mastery of the elements for you guys, of your mind, body, spirit, emotions. It's going to feel really good for you guys, almost like reborn, invigorated, kind of like a white auric field of purification with that violet flame as well. It's just a process. It's the waiting game. And what exactly are they waiting for? I feel like it's waiting to progress into what you want, into your destiny in a way. Yeah, waiting for recognition and reward to show up in your physical world. Waiting for those options to reopen themselves and for you to know which one to take and where to go. Waiting to actually feel the money in your hand, or feel the house beneath your feet, or feel the, business doing well, or feel the relationship working, you know what I mean? Feel your progress with your body goals. Like, you're waiting on feeling that, but it is coming in, okay? And yep, here we have new beginnings, triumphant success, and a lot of balance with that yin and yang there. A lot of integration between shadow and light, and your mindset at a really nice balance between the two. So you're not in a polarized mindset of this is good, this is bad, this is wrong, this is right. You're in like a very objective mindset that's really beneficial to progress you in your world, Aquarius. Anything else that Aquarius should know is coming in the near future? Clarify, please and thank you. Clarify. What is the message around this? Nice. So we do have obstacles and challenges as well coming up in the near future. This isn't just all smooth sailing. If you see, you're breaking through the ground here. So there's a lot that you're experiencing through this process to completion and to recognition and reward. And even within it, there will be obstacles and challenges. It's not, that's life. That's the journey of life. But ultimately, we do see this positive movement forward, greater integration and balance, and you still working over time to achieve the kind of balance that you want. Smoother waters, a strong ship that you're sailing within, a guiding light, guiding spirit as well. I feel like these obstacles and challenges are an opportunity. Become an opportunist, Aquarius. Become a massive opportunist. Anytime an obstacle or challenge arises, it looks like there's an opportunity for you here to access greater emotional depth and communication, skills with communication of some kind. See these as opportunities to learn how to fly, to soar. Know that you're protected within these obstacles and they're actually an opportunity, okay? I'm really getting that strongly for you. Look at what does a closed door, where does it lead you then? What opportunity does that create? Can you teach somebody else how you got through that obstacle? Or can you somehow meet something or uncover another path along the way in that obstacle? You know, like where does it bring you? So that's what comes through there really strongly. Any other messages for Aquarius, please and thank you. Yes, Aquarius, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north, or true node for some of you in astrology. So you already come up out of a lot of shit. You guys have already done this. Just because this is coming back around or you're dealing with this again, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's for you. It's not against you. This is happening to help you, not hurt you, okay? And you're going to do just fine with this. You're already doing just fine with this, okay? You're already on the path, Aquarius. Don't overthink it. This is more of a check-in to let you know what's up than it is to say like, oh, you have to now change this and whatever. No, it's not like this. All right. My loves, that's what I have for you. Please email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal readings if you would like something more in-depth. But until then, I wish you all the best. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Hello, Gemini people. Hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. If you're watching this like right when it comes out, then happy Gemini eclipse. Basically, we'll just brief it that way. I hope it's a good one for you all. Going to be a heavy focus on communication, which is what you guys rule ultimately. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin with angel message for our Gemini collective watching this video, please, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, a lot of angel messages for you guys. So we have Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. With compassion. This is a tough one because I think sometimes we think that compassion means pitying the villain, or like not pitying the villain, but like sympathizing with the person that hurt us in a way where we devalue or devalidate our own experience. And it's not this way. This is more where we offer ourselves enough compassion and enough validation of what we've experienced and been through that we feel like we've been acknowledged and we feel more balanced with what we've experienced, and we understand that some people will never meet our needs emotionally, that only we can do that. So we're able to be the bigger person in essence, and offer them the compassion that they probably haven't really offered us, or that we haven't recognized them offer us because of pain and things like this. So offering compassion does not mean putting your own self aside. It just means that you've got it well enough with yourself that you can actually now put yourself in their perspective in a way that doesn't undermine your own experience, but still offers them what they need, because we're all human, having a human experience, and we're all learning. And sometimes, especially if it's like a parent or an older sibling or somebody that we think is supposed to know, when they don't know, it's really challenging for us, because we're like, but they're supposed to know, and I was the victim in that situation. And it's like, it's not always that way. Sometimes you actually do know better, and you are the one that has to step up and be that, and they might not even ever realize that, and that's okay. That's not what compassion's about. It's not about recognition. It's just about doing that, because it gives relief to both people there involved, and it does help heal, okay? We also have Adriana here. She says, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So whatever info is coming into you now, there's a reason. It's really helping to guide you, and to help guide you towards your passions, towards what you want, your desires, okay? You also have Crystal here. She says, have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot yet see, Gemini. I like that energy for you. There is something, and it's something really close to your heart, and it's something that comes from healing and releasing pieces of the past as well, which is a big theme in the collective right now, and you're no exception to that. We also have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next steps. Happiness awaits you now. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Thank you, angels. And actually, let's put these away. What's going on for our Gemini collective watching this video, please and thank you. Nice. Manifesting, creating, manipulating your reality, but also trying to control certain things because we have some fear, some suspicion, and some mistrust. Not trusting certain opportunities right now, resting on them. Maybe we're feeling a little upset or angry or even resentful because we have a sort of lack energy going on in our world. Maybe we're disappointed with something. Maybe something didn't turn out like we thought it would. Maybe somebody hurt us or triggered us. Something happened here that really just brought us into a place that maybe we don't like so much. And maybe it is a situation with somebody, like the angels were saying, that triggered this. Or maybe it's a lack of money or a debt situation or something where all kinds of expenses came in all at once, and now you feel like your magic hasn't been working, or like something hasn't been working, when in fact this is in a way the sign that it is working. Any other, what do we add to this, please, for Gemini to clarify this? There is some kind of new beginning here for you. You just don't see it yet. It's important for you not to grip too tightly or put too much pressure on this new beginning, though. You can choke its growth when you do that. When you put too much pressure on something, you choke its growth. You can't rush this, and you can't just press. At some point, you have to just be within and understand that while you may feel out of control or like you're failing or something isn't coming through, that's not the case. You are holding yourself in this waiting period. The Hanged Man holds himself there. The Hanged Man keeps himself waiting in this balance point. His higher self knows that now is the time to process certain disappointments, to experience and sit with certain emotions and feelings, to let them come up so that they can be addressed, so that later when we're really cultivating all the things that we're trying to manifest now, this shit isn't popping up and in the way, and we can't ever get ahead because we're having to constantly weed the garden here, okay? So I do see, again, a new beginning coming through, and this is something very independently stable. You could be dealing with earth energy, potentially, or even Aries, because there's a lot of focus on control. I do see some really positive, independent happiness coming through for you as well. I just don't think it's here now, and I think a lot of it's about perspective, because I'm not sure. I feel like you can have two opposite perspectives in some ways on things that happen. And the reality is what is happening now is not here to hurt you, or to like make it seem like you aren't doing it. It's actually here for you. It's here to show you a lot of what needs to still be addressed. And also sometimes things really have to fall apart to be rebuilt stronger, okay? Clarify this, please. Why is this here for Gemini? You could be dealing with Capricorn energy, or there's just a big focus on money in general. You could also feel like you're just entirely out of control or bound to something, and it could give you a lot of anxieties and even bad dreams, or like you're having to process a lot. Lately, I feel like there's a sense of failure for some Geminis here, but it's momentary. This could be a really emotional time for you when you're coming across this reading, and if it's resonating. But I see the outcome being very, very positive. It's just, how will you handle this emotional period? How will you look at it? And Four of Cups clarify. You're looking for something stable. Some of you could even be looking for a union or a partnership. Happy birthday, by the way, Gemini. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I already, whatever, time loop. Don't focus on that. So I'm going to grab one of these because I feel called to, only because we have King and Queen of Pentacles on the board. You could be healing something in a relationship. This could all be rooted in a relationship. Maybe somebody you really think that they could be the one, but they were deceptive. They were wearing a false mask in this relationship, and maybe you saw that. I feel a lot of duality. I mean, you guys have duality in your sign as it is, but I feel like even here, the messages are very dual, and I feel like that's because they're playing with your perspective. You can take either polar opposite of the spectrum on your perspective. This can be all shit and everything's just going to hell, or this can actually be a really positive thing that's happening and opening more opportunities and teaching you to be stronger and expand, right? It just depends on how you look at it. And you could look at it in the middle too, right? In a balanced way where it's a little bit of both. It's really hard and it sucks, but it's also going to be positive as you progress forwards. Because even this, we have free yourself coming through. It's time to take back control of your life, especially out with the Devil here, which does kind of talk about you keeping yourself tied into something, and the Hanged Man as well. But then we also have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This could be with another person. Doesn't have to be the same person. You attract romantic love by being fully present in the moment. And remember that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take and making the effort for. It's not just something that falls into your lap easily without any work, okay? At this time, it's like I don't think that you're accepting any new options or new opportunities in. I don't even know if you want to. There's really more of a focus on healing, wanting to heal something and resolve something with somebody or in a situation. And also a little bit of this disempowered feeling, like out of control, like your manifestations aren't working, like they're not strong. Maybe somebody really hurt you in love or in a relationship situation. Here's you, and then also Cancer and Aquarius really strongly in this energy. Maybe making movement, trying to take action towards something. I just feel like you're feeling like you have to cling on to what you have now. There's kind of a scarcity energy here, or a lack energy going on that might be haunting you, Gemini. It might just be really fucking with you right now, and it just is like a nightmare in a way for you. It doesn't have to be, and it might be really hard to walk away from certain attachments, and I feel that this is where the root is right here. So it's like you're not ready to take a certain journey that you know you have to take, or you're not ready to walk away from something that you know your heart knows it wants to walk away from. You're not ready to free yourself yet from something that you know, or maybe you are ready, but you haven't been ready somehow in one way or another to do this at some point. But the reality is that this energy of scarcity and clinging to whatever you have, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, not feeling secure, having this helpless energy come back up, is because you're not yet freeing yourself and taking the reins back into your hands and committing to the journey you know you have to commit to anyways, which is walking away from attachments, walking away from things you're attached to, even if it's hard to admit that you're attached to, let's say, something really negative, but you are, because a lot of our negative sabotagey things we do are actually attachments. To walk away from those and towards your truth. The moon here is actually your internal truth. It's the illuminated truth. It's the inside, and it could be somebody or something as well that you want to allow yourself to have, but you're just like having a hard time allowing yourself to have it. You're having a lot of fear and anxiety around this. Anything else to say for Gemini, please and thank you. There is great healing that's taking place here. Trust. And I see August coming through as a really strong period of breakthrough. Depending on when you're seeing this, it doesn't have to be, but I do see that here. You are going to end up committing to taking this hard journey ahead. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be highly rewarding, and a lot of you are already on it in one way or another. This is a slow build to the independence and happiness that you seek, okay? And it's not that it's off in the distance, it's just building your reality now to start recognizing and seeing more of it, and thus making more of it. I do feel some of you are unnecessarily kind of delaying your progress or delaying this change because you're just not ready to let go of some of these attachments. And it's okay. We all have our own journey to walk, and sometimes we're not ready forever. You know, it just is what it is. It really can be super painful to face certain situations in the face, to actually get justice in certain situations, to stick up for yourself, to really trust your intuition and guidance, to really try to find balance for your own self. It might not be motivating enough to do that for your own self. But in general, here it just seems like there's some hard, painful energy that you're not ready to look at yet fully, and you're not ready to let go of fully. You haven't made your peace with it yet. So there's some kind of focus on you healing here to make peace with it, okay? This is the priority now above anything else, is to focus on healing and whatever steps you need to take to heal this and to empower yourself. And it doesn't mean prematurely ending something or stopping something. It simply means taking the steps, asking for the clarity on the steps, and in your own time trying to make this movement, you know, to shift, to change, because this isn't working. You manifesting, creating, learning new things, don't give up, guys. Don't give up on this. This is for a reason. This is working. Part of all this stuff that's being exposed, is it working? This doesn't mean things are getting worse. This just means that you're seeing things. Things are coming up. They're coming up from the bottom of the pond and surfacing so you can see them. They're being illuminated. They're coming into the light. So this stuff has always been here. It's just it's coming to the light so that later you don't have to weed your garden constantly 24/7 and have all this shit to deal with. So it is working what you're doing. Don't give up on this. What you're doing is working. This is part of the process. This is how it looks, okay? Hold on, I'm going to grab a new candle. Just in case I forget to edit that out. At least let you guys know what I'm doing there. Seems like there's a metaphor in that, but I'm not going to go into it now. All right, what's coming in the near future for Gemini watching this, please and thank you. Wait, one more shuffle here. Yeah, this is the end of the old ways of being. And through art as well, or creative energy, you're able to do a lot of self-healing and processing as well. Some of you could be tempted to escape from this, even to escape with a love situation or something like this. It's recommended, of course, that you don't, but it doesn't matter what you do really, because here it's all happening in divine timing. And there is some kind of waiting process, so don't be too hard on yourself. It's not like you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. You're exactly where you need to be, Gemini. What is the near future like for Gemini, please and thank you? There's something that truly isn't satisfying for you anymore. It could be a game that you play. It could be a situation, a partnership, a way of living life. Maybe the things that your heart once desired, it doesn't anymore, and it's hard to let go of that. Maybe an identity you clung to, or a label that you were identified with. Maybe a process of getting the things you want or being. It's just you're bored. of this. You're done with this. And there's recommendation to turn away from it. Your heart could feel a little blocked off as well in the near future. Or even like whatever your heart was invested in, somehow you feel like a disappointment or a defeat around that. And it sucks. It sucks. You're confused and mentally conflicted perhaps about the situation not working out when you thought it would. You thought it was okay. You thought it was better. Like this isn't supposed to be happening, is part of the feeling I get. Or like, is this all that there is in life? You know what I'm saying? But with all these fours here, I also see some major quantum shifting going on. And sometimes it really takes us not being happy or being conflicted before we're like, okay, I'm ready to make the shift. Okay. I do feel like your intuition is higher and more and outweighing your mental conflict. There's recommendation to go within more than there is to think about things logically, even though it could be in your nature to really want to think with that air energy there. It's really important for you to try to feel moving into the future, okay? Especially because your heart chakra is going to be a little bit stuck, just a little bit stuffy, you know, it's going to be harder to fully get into it the way that you want to. We do see transformation coming through here for you, which is awesome. So this is letting us know that in the near future, you are going to transform out of this energy, awaken, and have a lot of illumination going on in all of these sectors. And I feel because she's wearing all this green, that you start to really wear your heart on your sleeve and open up even more than you were before, okay? Yes, you're triumphant in this, and spirit is helping you be. This is a major arcana. That's success. It's also success in feeling powerful and feeling like your manifestations come to fruition. Even if it's something small, it's like a big win for you. It's a recognition that something is working and you're winning, and it's awesome, okay? I see you having a lot of ideas here, being fertile with ideas. Again, there's that protection energy coming through, which I like for you. And some of you could literally be fertile, like with children. What else is happening in the near future for Gemini? Yep, financial and material changes. Can you please clarify what these financial and material changes are for the Gemini collective? Please and thank you. It's all about balance for you. It's all about balance and justice. Transformation. Endings. Things that are hidden wanting to come up. This energy of like scarcity and lack that I see you guys feeling like you're in, because remember, it's always a mindset, but that is really causing some inner reflection, some distance between the pieces of you. See the big distance between these two? And there's some kind of an ending going on, perhaps with, I feel a little bit, I don't see the Tower card here, but I feel a little bit like something is really shifting in your world in a big way. And at first it feels really shitty because it's like somehow it makes it feel like your money is not doing well, or like you don't have what you need, or you don't know where it's going to come from, or like you're starting to just be triggered into this mindset, even if it's not actually what's happening. But I see out of this a lot of new beginnings. Like this right here, it's like all this cloud and all this like energy where you don't see or know. It's like all this process, and then bam, out of this does come a stable new beginning here, especially with your finances, your pentacles, right? It's like out of all this, you do come out exactly how you were trying to manifest your world to begin. But there's also some karmatic energy here, especially if you have not been the most forthright, or you have learned, and it's not to blame, it's just say if you've learned in your life that Five of Swords was how you got ahead, that you had to manipulate or maneuver a certain way with people, you know, that will create some karma that you need to resolve, and probably all within this life, okay? It could be quite quickly, but we do see you ultimately coming out of this, resolving a lot of that karma and that bullshit, navigating your way through a lot better than you realize that you are, and having a new start that is stable financially, okay? There are changes going on there in that world for the Gemini resonating for sure. But we see, again, the Magician twice now in two different decks here. So we do see you absolutely creating and manifesting your reality in a very positive way, especially the classic here. And why is this here for Gemini, please? Yeah, it's hard to fully let go of some of these attachments from the past. It just is, but you're going to. And you might not feel strong at first. The journey might be complicated at first. It might feel impossible or hard, but as you go, you're going to see and recognize a lot. Your action is really going to clarify. And I also feel summer 2022 being a really significant time for you, okay? I feel like what is between you and somebody that you're passionate about, even the two parts of yourself, is the resistance to healing, okay? There's some kind of resentment you hold on to. It could be something in the childhood or a past relationship. There's resistance to some kind of healing, but don't sweat it because it's on its own track. It's on its own time frame. But it's this resistance to healing or this not wanting to face something that is just, that's where the waiting is coming, okay? I hope it makes sense. I felt a little bit like all over the place. There was a lot of messages in that. But hopefully it's clear for you guys, for Gemini. We will draw one more card. Remember, you can email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries if you want this to be more specific to you. Any other messages for Gemini Collective watching this, please and thank you? Thank you. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, it is. And this is also letting you know that you're on the right track. You're on the right timing. Only when you really ignore that guidance do you kind of hinder or pause yourself. But even that is the right path for you because there's a reason you're ignoring it. And there's still a lesson you need to learn in a way, or still an energy that you need to work through in that way, right? Because Earth, human, it's a school in essence. If you believe that it is. So Gemini, my dears, that's what I have for you. I send you all the love. It's going to be okay. This does seem like a lot more challenging energy than I expected to see you guys in. But I want to say it's more a mindset than it is reality. And yes, things will be changing a bit in your physical world for those who are resonating. But you are going to come through this exactly how you need to come through it. You truly are. And you are going to find a new source of income, I believe, or a new source of stability out of this, okay? The more you can release and let go of attachments, the better. I'm going to say that. And I'm not saying it to put you into the extreme, but the more you can try, it doesn't mean you have to be perfect at it, but just try to release things, the better. All right? Okay. A lot of love to you guys, and I will see y'all soon, hopefully. Hello, Libra. I hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. Thanks so much for being here. Actually, let's start with an angel message. Libra. For our Libra collective watching this video, please and thank you. Nice. You guys have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. Beautiful. So strong archangel you can call on. This is also kind of a shade of your color, Libra. And I really feel like this is, again, been so strong in the collective, Archangel Uriel, and just healing in general. But again, you guys are no exception. Oh, you also have Archangel Gabriel here, Libra. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Damn. It is awesome. 2 archangels with Uriel, or with Libra. And then we also have Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. This doesn't mean there aren't hard times or hard things going on, or that things don't feel very challenging. It just means that there are things that are really working out for you and going well, and there's a recommendation not to downplay them or try to lower your vibration to match others or not threaten them, because you end up cheating yourself and them when you do that. And last but not least, we have Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. I just want to say, Archangel Gabriel, he comes out for our artists and our communication people and all of that. And this is really encouragement for you to share, practice, work on, create, make that time. And with Archangel Uriel here, it's almost like they're working together to help you do that through the process of creativity and communication as well. So please don't neglect that. These are really supportive angels here for you, reminding you that, encouraging you, reminding you, keep at it, keep doing this, or pick it back up, or do it at whatever, a little bit, even at a time. It makes you feel so much better and so much more complete and whole and like yourself. And actually, they're going to have us read Gabriel. I am with you as one of your guardian angels. You may wonder why an archangel is with you. I help many people simultaneously, and you are among them. I help those whose life purpose in the arts or communication. I will help you polish and trust in your natural talents. Then I will open doors for you to express those talents in a way that will help others. What I need from you in return is honesty and cooperation. Tell me about your fears, your hopes, your confusion, your insecurities, and your dreams. Ask me to help you, and then please walk through the doors of opportunity that I open for you. I am on your side completely. My function is to be your coach, and as such, I may prod you along. Please know that I'm only pushing you because I know that you need a little boost from above. All right, thank you so much for that. Let's actually put these guys back here. All right. What is going on for our Libra collective watching this video? Please and thank you. What is going on for our Libra collective watching this video? Please and thank you. Thank you. Okay, so maybe we're not happy with something we've been building. Maybe we're not feeling totally, it feels like things are a little bit messy maybe, or not perfect, or complicated. I feel like there's just a feeling of things feeling messy somehow. Something from the past, some kind of past energy here. Not surprising. I think we're still in Mercury retrograde. So what else for Libra? Whatever the thing from the past is, and whatever this dissatisfaction or this messiness is, it's helping to bring something to the surface so a cycle can complete. The universe is in your favor, and you do have protection right now. There's a war with the selves in a little bit of a way that needs to take place. So that you can make peace with yourself ultimately. I do see a change in your friend group, or a change in the way that you are celebrating or partying or spending your fun time in a way. We do have a tower moment here, so a sudden change. Something is really changing in your world. It could be the end of lack of authenticity, the end of fake people, fake friends, of you being fake. It could be the end of trying to be perfect or have everything just so. And it's right next to the sun, which is for some readers the happiest card in the deck, depending on who you're talking to. So part of this tower is actually the illumination of what needs to go, of what is false, and what it's bringing with it is a lot of peace and rejuvenation, and also you kind of choosing where you want to shine the light and growing new things with that light, growing new things that you're actually really happy with. See how he's like very dissatisfied with this thing he's built and how messy it is and disorganized, and he just doesn't like it. He doesn't even want to work on it anymore because it's like, but then see how happy she is with these little guys that are growing here from the sun, and she's like feeling really good about these, and this is just, it's more true to her. And this guy falling off this tower, see how he's got a mask on here? So I just really feel like There's a big shift in the people in your world and the energies in your world. It's coming from this energy that's surfacing back up from the past, which I think has been in all the readings pretty much, because again, it's retrograde right now, but no matter when you're seeing this, it's just how it is. And I feel like this is a really, really, really positive shift for you guys, Libra. Really positive. This brings you more in harmony with yourself. It makes you feel stronger, more connected with the earth, which is good for you. A lot of healing energy, a lot of balance and invigoration, which you need. Some of you could also be like leaning out naturally a bit because you're just feeling happier and more active in some way or another. I do feel like there's some kind of, wait, let me clarify this before I say. It's like you're guarded against something or someone because of pain that's happened in the past, and you're just getting through it. But the act of being guarded to not experience this pain again, or to guard yourself from it happening again, it's like a huge burden for you. It's heavy. It's like a lot of weight that you carry trying to avoid this, or trying to not feel this again, or whatever it is. It's like it's a lot of hard work to be this way and to have such a guarded mindset, even a bitter mindset for some. It's a lot of hard work. What's going to happen is you're going to see that somebody is going to come in and want to have some sort of a partnership with you that is actually very stable and very healing. It's going to heal a lot of this energy. This partnership could be in finances, with work, with business, with running something, a new coworker, something like this. But it could also be a romantic partnership. It could be a new friendship, a mentor, any kind of relationship really you could think of. But whatever it is, it's positive, it's healing, and it's stable. And this is going to help you bit by bit set this burden of being guarded and bitter down. Okay? And it's not that you don't have reason to be, because yes, you do. And everything you feel there's a reason for. It's valid. It's not ever like, oh, I'm just no reason. It's always for a reason, okay? Just please remember that. But this will help you a lot not have to feel this anymore. We also see you feeling reinvigorated because of this, towards wishes, towards goals, towards dreams, towards things that your heart wants, towards things that you long. This is Aquarius energy as well. And notice the difference between the Knight of Swords, because I feel like these are both your energies, that's all guarded with that sword up there, and her who's like naked and vulnerable in the water, and she's like actually selecting something that she wants, and she's got a little smile on her face. So definitely a big transition, and it will help be carried out, and a catalyst for this transition through this partnership that's coming in. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's because of them. It just means that it helps a lot. Yeah, you're gonna be invigorated to build something that is exactly what you want to build, that feels gratifying and satisfying. Okay, it's not going to be this not satisfying stuff that you've been doing. It's going to be this very soul fulfilling, satisfying stuff that's aligned with your wishes, and it's going to feel good and rewarding to build it. Okay, I really like that. Really positive reading for you guys. You had the most positive reading. Aquarius had a semi-positive reading. Gemini didn't have as positive, but overall, it will be positive for them. There is some kind of a union here with a sign that you're quite emotional about. It could be a water sign, but it could also be fire, or just somebody that you have strong emotions towards. I feel like you guys are coming together, and this could be this partnership too. I see all signs here. I do see earth, water, and fire strongest. I don't necessarily see another air sign, but it could be. It's not so much about signs. It's just this union is going to help a lot of things come together, okay? Yeah, manipulative energies dying out and over, sneaky energies, you releasing things from the past, happening and being renewed, quick motion with this, and knowing how to move forwards clearly is coming in for you guys, coming through for you guys. And why is this here, please, for Libra? And you being guarded, like, too, is just keeps coming through, like, with your passions, with everything. And you're going to get back in touch with your intuition. I just think right now, or in the near past, you haven't known what route to take or where to go, who is who, what is what. Things seem hidden and not clear, and that's really changing. Things are really becoming more illuminated for you. You're really going to be setting a lot of burden down. You're not going to be hurt again in the way that you were, at least not in this cycle. It's just not written here, and it's never going to be in the way you were, because we're always progressing, okay? You could be dealing with a Pisces energy as well. I feel like that is somebody that probably fits with you really nicely in a way, or really helps to deliver certain messages that need to be delivered to you nicely, okay? Okay, what is coming in the near future? What is coming in the near future for our Libra collective? Please and thank you. What is coming in the near future? Clarify what's coming in the near future for our Libra. What is coming in the near future? There's like a messy energy a little bit around too, I notice. A lot of major arcanas, a lot's coming up. What's coming in the near future, please? I see a lot of protection, illumination, balance, success. Again, a partnership or love beginning, the heart chakra opening back up and melting away that armor. I see spirit guide energy working with you. Father energy as well, interestingly enough. New beginnings in your relationship to spirit as well, in your relationship to the unknown, to the universe, to higher powers. I do see some rest and rejuvenating coming up as you process and open yourself to receive and to open your heart and heal your heart. It's a whole process here. The waiting game. It's a process that sometimes we have to wait for, but you are victorious. You do have triumph here and strength, manifestation into the physical coming through in the future. Heightened intuition as well, which came through before. August could be a really nice time frame for you if you're seeing this now. To really tap into balancing. August has been a big highlight for a while in the reading, so I think there's going to be some stuff going down. But yeah, this truth, for some of you who haven't experienced it yet, this is what's coming, is this truth is going to be revealed, and it's going to be the truth, the ultimate truth, the true truth, because it's your truth, okay? You're going to really see things for how they are, and you're going to walk through a door that you'll never want to walk back through again, and maybe you can't walk back through again. It's going to reveal a whole new layer and level to you. It's really going to expand you and open you up, okay? Yeah, it's all about patience and planning. I feel like things are coming closer and closer together. See how those columns get closer and closer together and more solidified as you continue to take this step by step by step by step. It's just, there is a little bit of a waiting game energy there to heal, to release some of these memories of love, to release some of the resentment and attachments that we hold on to, and really focus on healing in that heart center, okay? Yep, there's that new beginnings energy there as well, but it's once the door is fully closed and you allow it to close, once you fully release some of these attachments, then we have, again, patience. You have patience and planning, and patience twice, okay? Virgo got that really strongly in their reading as well. There's also a need to acknowledge certain grief, certain emotional losses that have taken place. That acknowledgement is one way to really help heal the heart. You have a lot of green here. Green can be really helpful. It's okay not to open up all at once when things have been hurtful. It's okay to be guarded at first, but eventually that's going to become too heavy for you to maintain. So it's important for you to feel what you need to feel, to grieve the losses you need to grieve, to allow that release to take place by validating your hurt and what you've been through and how that has limited you and affected you. But once you validate it and acknowledge it, it does help you heal and move forwards and receive and rest and release, okay? And begin this new love with clarity and with lightness and with a more open heart. Libra, you're rising up major out of old things that will never be again, out of old toxic behaviors and energies and shitty things around you where you can't see, where it's murky and it's not clear. You're rising up out of that. You're taking these new beginnings. This is all in the near future for you. Truth, illumination. Yeah, there is some waiting. There's a little bit of waiting as this stuff unfolds. It doesn't just all happen overnight. But one day you may wake up and be like, hot damn, here I am. So no, it didn't happen overnight, but all of a sudden I can see, you know? Thank you. Any last message for the Libra collective, please and thank you. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, and birth is a portal. Yeah, this is like a rebirth energy. Also the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This could be that communication and artistic energy, and also just this process of healing and illuminating and releasing, okay? You could be doing this for the whole lineage behind you. There's a lot of really good feelings to this water through this doorway as well. A lot of healing on the horizon for you guys. We have Akasha, your divine, or your guidance is divinely guided. And then we have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. It does matter, but taking different perspectives is really important. We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. That's massive energy right there. This is where things are really shifting for you. Maybe armor you've worn your whole life for years is going to finally fade off. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Rest and rejuvenate. Open your palms up to receive. You are the root that everything grows from, so nourishing you and taking care of you is first and foremost. It's number one. And then we also have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Libra, you're powerful. You're strong. You know how to do this. Take it step by step. Be kind with yourself. Remember, this is a school, Earth school. Humanity is an Earth school. And you are learning the best that you can by just showing up every day. And that's all you need to do. I send you guys a lot of love. You can email FrequencyOfTheHeart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries if you want this to be more specific to you. But until then, I will see you all next time. Take care.